want to take your mind to being an all-star head coach? You want to think about that.
Yeah.
At that point, but now that it's official and you will be the head coach in the all-star.
I mean, it's a huge blessing to be in this position where you can, be the caretaker of an organization and represent the organization, the city, the team, your family. I'm mindful of that. I'm also mindful of all the sacrifices that people make so that I can be in this position. You know what I'm saying? This is a team effort for sure. The players, what they do every day, our staff, Jay, Denise, Kira, medical people, James. There's so many people that contribute to this. And yet it's like, well, you get to coach the game. It's like, I'm just thinking about everybody that has contributed and our fans. Our place is a special place. I don't think we win that game on the road. Our fans were unreal in the fourth quarter. We held them to 19 points in the fourth quarter, and it just, culminated a special night with a special group. And I'm just so grateful for the blessings I have. God has blessed me beyond measure in so many ways. And to do what I do and get paid for it and live in Phoenix and, drive the car I drive and I got filtered water at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have so many things that I didn't have as a kid that I don't take for granted. And this is another one of them.
Just curious, the guys wanted it for you. They've been talking about it. So
I've heard about that, man. And it blew me away. I wasn't almost in tears about it, but there was, when I sat and thought about those guys thinking of me that way, it did make me somewhat emotional because it's really my job to put them in a position to be successful. So to have them want me to be in that position, want our staff to be in that position says a lot about them. And it's a special group, and I'm grateful to, be a part of this team, this organization, this city, and this resurgence of basketball here in the Valley.
You've seen Devin do that before, so was it a matter of, I know eventually we'll find a shot out there. Just maybe take me through what you're seeing with him late in the game.
I just know he's not afraid to take the shots. If you can put him in an environment where he can get a clean look, get a look, I know he's not afraid to take it. When teams are switching in end of game situations or out of a timeout, you're at the mercy of, execution. And our guys did a really good job. Mikhail had a fake handoff for a layup. Chris is Chris. And we don't take it for granted. He had 19 assists, but, Book comes off and is able to raise up, elevate, and knock down the three on the right wing. And then the one at the top of the key. I'd love to tell you I drew that up, but I didn't. That was Book making a Book play. And that's that. Yeah. He did. He was, probably took me a half of a quarter to make that move. Chris brought it up. Kevin Young brought it up. And, we were just, I'm thinking that sooner or later our defense is going to wear them down, but it didn't. They just kept getting to the paint and they were scoring off the dribble. And they were scoring tough twos at one point, and then we lost them at the 3-point line. And then the move was to get Ish in the game so we could just switch 1 through 5. And he has an ability to guard his position, but he also made some plays on the offensive end that were key for us. And, he's been a guy that's kept his mind right, his game tight all season long, but lately he seems to be playing with a bit more confidence. So, credit Kevin Young and Chris for bringing that up to go, with a small group to try to take away the threes and take away their paint drives because they lived in the paint most of the night.
Do you feel like that moment when you guys went small kind of sparked the offense a bit after the?
Yeah, a little bit. A lot of it though was the stops. when we were able to keep those guys out of the paint, then we were out playing in transition. We didn't have to call a ton of plays. The few that we did call, Mikal and Cam made some key plays in the paint, finishing around the basket. But I thought the small group really sparked our defense more than anything. And it's a tough group to rebound with. And so it takes literally 5 guys to get the rebound when you have small guys out there like that. But it's a group that we feel like in a pinch we can go to. I don't know if we've done it for a full quarter like we did tonight, but our team just continues to find ways to win games.
How nice is it as a coach to kind of get those moments in the season where there could be a moment in the playoffs like last year?
Yeah.
Have to go small.
Yeah. Well, that's what the regular season does for you. It allows for you to have those experiences, those moments to, figure it out and allow for guys to build confidence or make mistakes and learn from them. That's why when I hear the talk about the regular season doesn't mean anything. I don't agree with that, because you get a chance to experience and experiment with certain groups and certain things that you want to work on. Yeah, he was, we were putting him in screening situations, and he's gotten so much better from a guy that didn't run any ball screens our first year, a few last year. He's gotten used to setting screens and making plays out of that. And I think for us, it's an environment that we can, live in from time to time when they try to put defenders on him that, at times aren't the best defenders because they're typically on Chris and Book. And so if they have another defender on Mikal that we can put in pick and rolls, it can help our team.
Walking in the hallway here, I could hear some cheering in the locker room probably when you walked in. Was that emotional at all, whatever kind of reception you got?
It is. I mean, I could sit here and do the NBA thing and say it's, not about me, it's, but it is pretty cool when the team is excited about what we've been able to do here in such a short time. And shared success is the best success, It's not the ultimate goal, but we've talked about mission and the goal. And we know what the goal is, but along the way, there's the mission. And this is one of the things that you can add to the mission list. But yeah, we celebrate everything. Our players are really cool about that. It could be someone's birthday. It could be, Book, which we didn't celebrate. I got to remember to, but his 40-point deal, stuff like that. Chris had 19 assists tonight. I remember when Ish scored his first points, the guys gave him the game ball. So anytime we have a chance to celebrate, we take advantage of it.
Was the adjust defensively simply going small, or was it something else?
It was going small so we could switch and keep, because we were in rotations a lot in their pick and roll. They were just getting downhill, and we had to help on the big, and it was opening up the backside. Most teams in the league, if they go to a switching defense, it's to keep the ball in front so that you don't have to rotate as much. And we've gotten so much better at switching. We're more physical than we were last year, for sure. And like I said, it's an environment that I think we can live in from time to time.
Being shorthanded lately, you guys playing a good amount of minutes. Did you wonder if they would have enough juice?
Yeah, for sure. Especially Chris and Mikal and Book. But it's just where we are. You know what I mean? Ish played 20. Landry was at 17. Elford was at, it's just where we are. Probably could have gotten Sticks in there. That's a 10-man rotation. At times that can be hard, but we'll try to figure it out with off days and things of that nature.
Speaking of Landry, I don't know if somebody said his house was it his ankle or something?
I think he tweaked his ankle, but we don't have an update just yet.
Anything else?
All right, thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.